Bud Light, they pretend that they learned their lesson. Anheuser-Busch, they pretend that okay, we're sorry. Well, we're not exactly sorry, but we're going to back off the Dylan Mulvaney stuff. We're not going to push the trans stuff too much. Hey, come on, we're just going to have commercials of horses and cowboys now. Please buy our beer again. But then at the same time, Bud Light is currently sponsoring an all-ages drag event in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's going to happen on June 17th. This was reported first by the Washington Free Beacon. It was then republished in the Washington Examiner. It's happening. It's unclear how many drag queens will be performing. 9 drag queens were featured on the flyer. Attendees who are minors are more than welcome to come in. If you're 15 years old or older, you can just walk right in. No problem at all. If you're under 15, you can still come in. You just need to be accompanied by a parent or a guardian, according to the flyer. So it's for kids. It's for everybody. That's Anheuser-Busch. Totally unrepentant. We've done a good job really weakening them. I mean, they've lost well over $20 billion in market cap. That's great news. The only thing that's going to work here, though, is political intervention. Because Anheuser-Busch is caught between a rock and a hard place, because Anheuser-Busch has signed on to all sorts of agreements that are across corporations, across industries, across countries, which say that they're going to promote pride as the new established religion of liberalism. They're going to promote it. And so if they don't promote it, if they turn against it, they're going to lose access to social media platforms. They're going to lose access to other advertising platforms. They're going to lose access to capital because the asset managers are pushing this stuff. So what is required here is not just all of us together in a grassroots way stopping our consumption of Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch products. We need our elected officials to go in and intervene and break up these pride cartels that are pushing GARM, the big pro-liberalism, pro-leftism organization that's now under the World Economic Forum banner, or ESG, environmental social governance policies, and all the rest of it. We need the heavy hand of the state to go in as our duly elected representatives and break up that pride cartel. Right now, go to hallow.com/Knowles. It is very clear that the libs are giving up their morals and common sense if they ever had any. There is no better time to build a daily habit of prayer and meditation. Building a habit of prayer can help you cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Focusing on what you are thankful for can increase positive emotions and increase overall well-being. Hallow is the #1 Christian prayer app in the United States. It has helped a lot of people maintain a daily prayer routine. It can help you too. Download the app for free at hallow.com/Knowles, Knowles. You can set prayer reminders and track your progress along the way. Are you not sure where to start? Well, check out Father Mike Schmitz's Bible in a Year, my favorite podcast, available on the Hallow app. For brief daily readings and reflections, or pray alongside Mark Wahlberg, Jim Caviezel, and even some world-class athletes, not myself included, not yet at least. With Hallow, you can customize a personal prayer plan that works for you. Listen wherever you are with downloadable offline sessions. Using Hallow to connect with others who share your beliefs and values can provide a sense of belonging, support, and foster a sense of community. Ultimately, we will learn how we can become better people in spite of today's broken world as we strive to become more like Christ in our daily lives through prayer, fasting, and giving. Download Hallow at hallow.com/Knowles. Get an exclusive 3 months free, 3 months absolutely free at hallow.com/Knowles. Now, speaking of the heavy hand of the state, we got a new presidential candidate in the race. And I know you're thinking of a bunch of names. Oh, is he talking about this new presidential candidate or this? I promise you, you're not thinking of the man that I'm about to name. That would be North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. Are you feeling the Burgum momentum? Are you? Take it away, Governor.
I grew up in a tiny town in North Dakota. Woke was what you did at 5 a.m. to start the day. A place where neighbors rally around you. My mom was our rock, our hero. I started a shoe shine business, worked at the grain elevator, and as a chimney sweep. Paid my way through college, then earned an MBA from Stanford. I ignored those who said North Dakota was too small, too cold, and too remote to build a world-class software company.
In North Dakota, something about grew up and had a software company. What are you going to do if you're president?
America's facing new challenges, and how we respond will define our future. We need new leadership for our changing economy. Innovation over regulation. Instead of shutting down American oil and gas, we should unleash energy production and start selling energy to our allies instead of buying it from our enemies. High taxes, red tape, and inflation are choking every American. As governor, we cut red tape and took North Dakota from billions in the hole to a surplus. We balanced the budget every year, and we did it all while passing the largest tax cuts in North Dakota history.
A smart guy who's achieved a lot. Doug Burgum for president. A new leader for a changing economy.
He seems like a nice guy, so I don't want to be too harsh about this campaign ad and this. I mean, I already fell asleep during it, so I guess I'm being a little bit harsh. This ain't it. Whatever it is right now, this ad and candidacy ain't it. And you see it right there at the very end. Doug Burgum, new leadership for a changing economy. Economy. Are we an economy with a nation attached to it, or are we a nation with an economy? Do we exist here in America so that we can serve the economy and markets and GDP? Or do we have prosperity and GDP and markets and everything to serve us, the American people? Is the nation more than just the economy? Yeah. For the 90s, for a lot of the 2000s, we were told that the whole point of government is just so that we can make a little bit more money. That the nation is nothing more than that. And people who happen to be living next to one another so that we can all just make more money. Separately, but I guess we'll have to have some bare minimum regulations so that we can continue to exist in physical proximity to one another. But all we are really here to do is worship at the altar of the free market. And that has led to absolute chaos, such that now between America and our neighbor up in the north, which is giving us plumes of smoke right now and is a crystal ball into America's future, we are killing babies, we're killing our children, we're killing our elderly, we're killing our poor, we're killing our homeless because they're not productive, they're kind of inconvenient, they're not going to serve the economy. We are chopping off people's genitals, we're creating a generation of eunuchs, and well, frankly, one of the reasons we're doing it is so that scam companies like Folks and Plume can make some money, so that Big Pharma can make some money, so that even the whole system will create more perfect consumers who don't worry about these extra things like family and raising children and all sorts of non-economic considerations, but they just exist out there to keep on working, good little worker bees who aren't going to have to worry about any of those things. We've destroyed the family. We've destroyed our borders, in part so that we can import more workers and make more money. You heard that. I don't know, just this strict focus on the economy hasn't served us well. It hasn't even served our economy, which is on the brink of collapse. Boy, what a great clip that was. Make sure you ring that bell, subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.